For coffee and soda lovers, staying hydrated can be a tough pill to swallow. Luckily, we have plenty of hydration hacks that will quench your thirst. You've likely heard that coffee can be dehydrating. This is because it contains large amounts of caffeine. While caffeine is energizing and addictive, it's also a diuretic, which causes liquids to pass through your system more quickly. So, if you're a big coffee drinker, it can make it harder to stay hydrated throughout the day. One option that allows you to still enjoy a morning brew but decrease the amount of caffeine you're taking in is to switch to tea. Most teas still have caffeine, however, the amount is not as high as what's found in coffee. You could also avoid caffeine entirely by switching to herbal teas. Herbal teas are made of 98% water, so drinking tea in the morning in place of coffee can be a great start to your day and replenish your fluids. Because herbal teas have no caffeine, you can also enjoy them throughout the day and at night without worrying about them keeping you awake. If you want something more cooling and refreshing, try switching to iced tea instead of iced coffee. Iced tea is a favorite choice for many to keep cool in hotter weather, and it can also be a good option for hydration. Unless you drink decaffeinated iced tea, you'll still get some caffeine, but it's a better option than standard coffee and will help keep you hydrated. You've likely heard that sports drinks are good for replenishing electrolytes after a workout. If you're wondering what electrolytes are, the Cleveland Clinic explains them as a group of minerals in your blood that helps regulate the fluids in your body. The three main electrolytes you'll hear about are sodium, potassium, and magnesium. These minerals are lost quickly during exercise and sweating. This loss of electrolytes can lead to dehydration. After losing electrolytes, you can get them back into your system by adding electrolyte tablets to a regular glass of water or having a sports drink. Speaking to the Cleveland Clinic, registered dietitian Kate Patton shared her advice on when to reach for an electrolyte drink. According to her, you should remember that you'll only need a sports drink or another electrolyte drink option after heavy sweating or intense exercise. It can also be a good idea to replenish fluids after you've been sick. Next, make sure to read the label. Check that the drink actually contains electrolytes and that there aren't a lot of added sugars or other less desirable ingredients.
I don't need it.
We all know drinking lots of water is important, especially if you're active or outside in the sun. So why not make getting all the water you need as easy and enjoyable as possible? One of the simplest ways to do this is by keeping a large water bottle on hand. This is especially important if you're hiking, playing a sport, or doing some kind of manual labor, but it is also good to think about during leisure activities, while running errands, or even while in the office or at home. If you find yourself having a difficult time drinking water, you may want to invest in a good water bottle. A high-quality, insulated water bottle will keep your drink cold throughout the day so that drinking is a more pleasant experience and you'll want to sip more often. Although insulated bottles are a bit pricier, they're worth the investment if it means you'll stay cool and hydrated. If you're in the market for the best water bottle, Hydro Flask, Yeti, and Clean Canteen are all good options. If you're struggling to drink enough water throughout the day, why not make your water more flavorful? A classic way to do this is by adding a lemon wedge to your water glass and squeezing in the juice to enjoy lemon water. However, you can get a lot more creative than that and try a variety of fruit infusions to make a refreshing, flavorful, hydrating drink.
There's a cucumber in my water. Do they know it's there?
To take a typical drinking water to the next level, all you have to do is pick out flavorful fruits and herbs that you want to add to your water. Fill a large water bottle or pitcher with your choice of fruit, any other infusion ingredients, and ice cubes. Then pour regular water over the top. Let the fruity water sit in the fridge overnight or for up to 12 hours. The water will slowly soak up flavor from the fruit juices to make a delicious beverage. You can strain out the fruit before drinking to avoid any chunks. This is an easy and creative way to make your water fun and get you drinking more. Some great options for infusing are strawberries, honeydew, blood oranges, blackberries, cranberries, blueberries, kiwi, cucumber, mint, ginger, and rosemary. Feel free to create different combinations and experiment with your favorite flavor blends. Not only can drinking iced water be more pleasant and make you more likely to drink more, but it's also been found to help you stay hydrated longer. Even if you're consuming the same amount of liquid, drinking iced water instead of room temperature water may keep your body hydrated longer. Certified nutritionist Brian Bender explained to Eat This, Not That why drinking iced water is important for athletes or anyone working up a sweat this summer. Bender said, "Studies have shown that cold beverages improve thermoregulation better during activity in hot environments. Sweating is reduced as a response, and therefore your hydration status is improved by lowering water and electrolyte loss." While ice water may help you keep hydration levels up during activity, it hasn't been found to have as significant of an impact on rehydrating the body. In fact, a 2013 study on the subject found that cool tap water is best for rehydrating after a workout. This conclusion was reached after studying participants who drank water at different temperatures. Regardless of temperature, the real key is to ensure you're drinking enough water. Whatever temperature you enjoy and are more likely to drink water is the best choice for you. If you have a hard time motivating yourself to drink enough water but enjoy other kinds of drinks, you can make a more pleasant experience by having 2 drink options. Rather than forcing yourself to drink water, switch between sipping on water and another beverage you prefer more. This is a great option if you have a less hydrating beverage like coffee or soda that you can't kick the habit of drinking. Instead of fighting yourself not to drink your favorite beverage, flip between water and your drink of choice. That way, you can replenish your liquids and enjoy yourself. You can do this by having a glass of water after you finish a glass of your other drink, or having both drinks by you while you work so you can alternate between them. Some TikTok users have already caught on to this idea and taken it a step further with 3 drink options. In a video shared by user Sophia W. Pelton, they said,
"To me, the height of luxury is drinking 3 liquids at once, like 1 for fun, 1 for hydration, and then 1 for energy.
And if that strategy helps you to up your water intake throughout the day, then it's a win." Another amazing and hydrating option is coconut water. Coconut water is exactly what it sounds like. It's the liquid found inside coconuts. It has a nutty and slightly sour flavor and is quite refreshing when enjoyed cold. Some people even claim coconut water is better for hydrating than regular water. This is because, according to Medical News Today, it's rich in potassium and magnesium and has some sodium, all of which help your body to rehydrate after losing liquids. Dietitian Maxine Smith told the Cleveland Clinic that while coconut water can be good for hydration, it's best enjoyed after a long workout. Smith said, "Because of the electrolytes, some studies indicate that it can help with hydration specifically related to exercise." She went on to explain that the sodium-enriched coconut water used for these studies is best reserved for drinking after a workout that lasts an hour or more. That's the time when your body will need to replenish those electrolytes found in coconut water. And as far as it being better than water, Smith claims water is still the best way to hydrate. Coconut water is a low-calorie, hydrating drink option. While you shouldn't use it in place of water, it can be a nice change in pace when you want something a little different. If you're looking for a more fun beverage, try sipping on fresh fruit juice. Fresh fruit juice typically contains about 85% water, so it will hydrate you even if it doesn't do so as fast as plain water would. Exactly how hydrating the juice is depends on the type of juice you're drinking and the other ingredients apart from the fruit juice. For the best hydration, look for drinks containing real fruit juice, not just fruit juice flavor. And opt for juice with less sugar added. Ideally, you can find fruit juice with no added sugar. You can get store-bought fruit juice from trusted brands or make your own fruit juice by squeezing oranges and other fruits yourself. This process is easiest if you own a juicer and can quickly turn fresh fruit into drinkable juice. Concentrated fruit juice will have a very strong, sweet taste, so you can mix water into the fruit juice before serving. This will increase the water content and you'll still have an excellent fruity flavor. Apart from chugging water, you can also keep your hydration levels up with the food you eat. According to the Institute of Medicine of the National Academies, the average woman should consume 11.4 cups or 2.7 liters of total water from all foods and drinks per day, while men should have 15.6 cups or 3.7 liters a day to stay hydrated. And that number will only go up based on heat, activity level, and other factors. But drinking that much can be a difficult task, particularly if you don't find yourself naturally reaching for your water bottle. Fortunately, it doesn't all have to come from drinking water. According to UCLA Health, you get about 20% of your daily water intake from food. So you can help keep yourself hydrated by picking foods with a high water content. Some of the best options for this are fruits and vegetables. As the name implies, watermelon is a great option. Some other excellent water-dense foods to enjoy are strawberries, peaches, oranges, cucumber, and lettuce. On top of being a great source of hydration, they're healthy and delicious. So you really can't go wrong here.
Good soup.
Soups are a great food option that's high in liquid content, but a hot bowl of soup might not be so tempting in warmer weather. So, an excellent solution is making cold soups for lunch, dinner, or as a side dish to accompany your meal. Enjoying cold soups can help keep you hydrated, and they have other health benefits. One Penn State study showed that eating soup before your meal can help you feel satiated faster and help you avoid overeating. So, adding a water-rich cold soup to your meals can be an excellent choice this summer. Another way to add to your daily water intake and general health is by drinking bone broth. Bone broth is a clear stock made from boiling down animal bones and connective tissue in water. As the bones cook down, they infuse the liquids with nutrients and flavor. Many soup and sauce recipes may call for bone broth, but you can also drink it on its own. Because the bone broth is primarily made of water, it helps hydrate you. Though exact nutrition begins on the animal bones used, it's generally a good source of magnesium, which is an essential electrolyte to keep you hydrated. Along with that, it often contains calcium, vitamins A and B, collagen, and other essential vitamins and minerals.